to follow. With painted heroes shining bright, venturing onward in the endless night. Where the brawn meets the brush, the story's told in the storm of imagination mold. With every stroke, the fantasy unfold, these are our soul. Where the brawn meets the brush, the story's told in the storm of imagination mold. With every stroke, the fate to light for peace of our souls, our soul.
Hello people, welcome to you and you to the place where the brawn meets the paintbrush. It is Friday, peeps. It's Minis and Muscles. It's a not quite live, if that makes sense. Remember last week, if we take a trip back to memory lane to last week, where we had our live as usual, and I just said to you guys, look, I can't do a live this Friday, although I am here with you somehow through the magics of technology. But what I was going to do is pre-record this for you. We had a little chat last week about lots of different things. And one of the things that you guys thought would be very cool to see, and is what's quite topical at the moment, is my pile of shame. Oh dear. And it is a big pile, let me tell you. So, I hope you're all well. I hope you've had a lovely week. Please remember to comment through this video as well and stick some stuff in. I'm going to try and jump on at the same time and be on the old phone and text on there and just reply to people as the video's out. Although I can't be there live, I'm going to try to do some comments of some sort. But essentially, what is a pile of shame? For those of you who don't know, that are new to modelling and the world of Warhammer and Dungeons and Dragons and model building and miniatures and all that wonderful thing. I'm throwing the cables everywhere. Well, what is a pile of shame? Well, a pile of shame, often when you get into this kind of hobby, these geeky hobbies, right? And my friends will tell you all about me, if you ever speak to them or speak to me personally. I'm a collector. I love collecting crap, right? Doesn't matter what it is. I get like a massive thing and I'm like, right, I need to collect it. It's like when I started collecting Pokemon cards, I just got right into it. And I was like, right, I need Pokemon cards. And I was like buying as many as I could, blah, blah, blah. So I absolutely love collecting things. Even if I'm playing a computer game, I'll try and collect all the cool things in there that I like. So what happens when you get into miniature painting? And it doesn't matter whether it's Dungeons and Dragons or whether it's Warhammer, but what generally happens is, you see all these cool miniatures and you're like, oh my God, that's a wicked model. I love that model. I'm going to buy it. And you buy it and you put it in your box and you bring it home in the box and you sort of put it on the side and then you forget about it because you're painting other things or you're playing games or whatever you're doing and you forget all about it, right? And then it sits there. And then you're out the next week and you're like, oh my God, they've just released a new model. I'm going to get that. I'm going to get it. And you buy that model and then you're like, I still haven't painted the last one, but don't worry, it's okay. And it spirals. Some people call it plastic crack addiction. It is like having a addiction to crack. Not that I've ever had an addiction to crack, but I imagine it's what it's like. Where essentially you cannot stop yourself from buying stuff because you just love the hobby so much and you just end up collecting and collecting and collecting. But what happens is the pile of shame or the collection of miniatures gets so big it becomes a little bit of a problem. So I have some stuff here to my left, which I will show you shortly, and then we'll start to go through things. What I did say to you guys, I was going to tally things up and add it up. So I've got my little whiteboard chart here. I've got my whiteboard pens here, and we're ready to start tallying it all up and seeing how much a total is. This could be quite scary, so bear with me. All right, but without further ado, yeah, I think we'll get into the pictures there. But ultimately, the whole point of this video is just to show you explain my journey and how I've gone through things in the miniature world of painting. I've seen a few pile of shame videos and I thought they were quite funny, so I thought I'd do my own. So remember, tell me about your pile of shame in the comments section and we can all have a laugh at it together. But without further ado, if I go to here, my usual top-down camera is now facing off to the left. So down here, and you can see not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 plastic tubs and a box on top. And there's another tub over there on the side. So look, there's a lot to get through. All right, so we will try and get through all of that in this video. Hopefully it won't take too long. But nonetheless, right, let's start, because we've seen a big box on the top, right? So in the top of my pile of shame collection is this. This is Assassinorum Execution Force. This is a board game, so a standalone board game brought out by Warhammer, based upon all the assassins from the Imperium. So it's a basic board game. You put all the slots together. I've never even played it. It's still sealed. Look at this. Still sealed. Got the wrapper on it. But I loved the miniatures. So can you see the miniatures here? 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got the original ones of this guy here from the 80s and 90s. So that was kind of my inspiration, because I loved, as a kid, I loved this guy. This is the, oh, if I move it that way, I loved this guy here. He was super cool. So I really did like him, and I thought, oh, I'll just get the board game. When I got it, I didn't realise how popular it would become and how rare it's become. And I think I've just looked the other day and they were like selling at something stupid, like 160 quid or something ridiculous. So absolute madness. But the first item that we shall put onto our board, I believe I paid 75 quid for that. So £75 is going on the board. I might have to bring up a calculator as well, actually, because otherwise I'm going to very quickly lose track of things. And I'm terrible at maths. So let's put 75 into the calculator. Let's put that in there. So 75 goes on the board. That's item number 1, right? So let's bring across. In fact, if we switch over to our top-down camera, I can move slightly this way. And as long as I don't put my head in the way of everything, we should get like a double view here. Right, so let's crack the top of this one. This is going to take some going through. This box actually is primarily D&D stuff, right? Primarily D&D stuff. So let's put that there, and let's bring this back onto front view. What is in this box? Well, Dungeons and Dragons, as you know, consists of 2 things: players and monsters. I wanted to run a campaign that was very sort of kaiju, Japanese style feel, and it's called Guide to Ryoko's Realm. But I haven't received all the stuff yet, because I did a Kickstarter. I haven't received it all yet, so I haven't started it yet. But I bought all the bits for it. So in this little bag, I've got like little sort of Japanese martial weapons. What have I got here? Oh my lord. These are resin made, and I bought these off Etsy, I believe. Oh, I can't even get this out. Oh, here we go, it's stuck together. Pray for me, pray for me. Oh, this is like a head, I think, of a model. So we've got like this weird looking sort of creepy crawly with a strange head with loads of arms on it. I've got this. I've got this guy here. So he's like a samurai bad guy. I thought he'd be awesome as a big sort of mid-level boss. Thought he'd be cool. I've got 2 little characters, 2 little D&D characters, D&D style characters. One there and one there. Oh god, this is really bad. Oh, this is a D&D character as well. This is a storm giant, I think she is, something like that. Oh, that's the arm for this lady, this crazy lady with the lots of legs. So the arm goes on here, I think, like that. So she has an arm. Oh, and then there's the 2 bases. So the base for the big ninja and the base for the crazy lady with the legs. And the crazy lady with legs has got an umbrella to go with it as well. So already, what? Oh god, there's more in here as well. I'll come to them in a minute. So if we just look at those, what have we got? We've got 2 models. Then we've got a sort of bag of stuff, and then we've got another 2 models. Oh my lord, how are we going to add this up? Right, so let's put some prices to it. I reckon this one was about 12 quid, I think. I think this one was about 9 quid. I think the individual models, which we have 2 of, they were probably around the 4 or 5 quid mark. So let's say £8 for both. And this little bag of weapons, I think, was 3. So I'm saying this trying to be a bit confident about it, but I'm not confident that's the right price, but we'll see. Anyway, 2 more. I've got a little female archer, and I've got a little gnome cleric, by the looks of it. Little gnome cleric. That's another 8 quid for those 2. Oh dear. This lady, actually, I think I got this lady for free. But let's put the value in. She's probably like 5 quid. Christ, this is going to be insane, the pricing on this. It really is. So 75 plus 12 plus 9 plus 8 plus 3 plus 8 plus 5. Oh my lord. Right, so we're already on 120 quid already. This is embarrassing. Right, I might have to turn. I might turn this camera down. That might help. Let's turn this camera down. And then we've got our normal traditional top-down view. There we go. Oh, let's zoom in a bit. And let's just go this way, like that. Okay, so what we got here. This is a box of loads of stuff. Oh, a vampire lord, right. So, little vampire lord, still on the sprue. I have painted it black, as have undercoated it. She was probably, let's say, 20 quid. Well, no, not maybe 20 quid, maybe 18. Warhammer models are quite expensive. Oh, shizer. Look at this, peeps. Look at this. This is nuts. There are, in here we've got like, what they're called, a mimic bed. So you can see a mimic bed there. There's a mimic barrel. There's lots of mimic things, and then loads and loads of minis. Like, you know, look at all these minis we've got here. Look, I'm just throwing them all out onto my hand. We've got absolute tons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my lord, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Right, there's probably, I'd say it's 20 minis in there. So that's 20 times, let's say they're 4 quid each. Oh God, what's the maths on that? So 20 times 4, oh God, 80 quid. Jesus. All right, so that box is done. We're on £218. God. Right, next, what we got? Okay, so in here we have got some WizKids minis. So when I first started playing D&D, I didn't know much about miniatures at all. And I bought WizKids minis because I thought that was the way to go. Because I thought, well, what could be wrong with WizKids minis, right? Because they run D&D, so they're going to be really good. They're shocking. Sorry, WizKids, but these Nolzur's Marvellous Miniatures are pretty pump. They're not very good in terms of quality. I was a bit disappointed by them. But anyway, what is this? 6. They're probably £6 each. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30 quid. So let's add another 30 to our total. I'm actually doing it on the calculator rather than my whiteboard. Whiteboard looks good, but yeah, my writing's not going to I'll chuck them in there. What have I got here? Oh, this is a cool one. So this is a Dungeons and Doggies. This is a dog, a paladin dog that I've got. I think, I don't know, was he about 8 quid? Steamforge Games. I'm going to say 8 quid. I can't remember how much he was, but I think around 8. So let's chuck him in there. Right, let's move all this back over to this box. So the rest of this box is generally like bits and pieces from sprues and stuff like that. So it's not actual things. There's a glue gun in there, so we're not going to put a price on that. But there is one more box in here, and that is Space Marine Devastator Squad. So that was probably 35 quid. There are some sprues in there, some extra sprues as well in there. So that was 35 quid. So let's add that in. Right. So running total after the first box. So let's just flick back to this view so you can see me. So that's the first box. Running total after that. So we have got box one at a total of, oh dear, £291. I'm going to round that up to 300 purely because I'm not so sure on some of the prices I gave. There was lots of miniatures in that box. Yeah, it's quite embarrassing. Oh dear, right. Okay, so that's that. Next box. Alrighty, so don't need to move the camera, but let's open this box up. What we got? Alright. First item. Boom. There we go. Let's move this that way. Just because then... oh, no, it still shines, doesn't it? So, Warhammer Underworlds. Another sort of side game that Warhammer do that I thought I'd want to play. A load of little orcs or goblins actually, and I thought they just looked cool, and I thought I could use them in D&D. So actually these box sets are pretty cool because you get like 5 miniatures on average. This one has more, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one has 7, but most of them have like 5 miniatures roughly. And they're really cool because they're about 25 quid, which seems a lot of money, which it is, but for miniatures, for 7 miniatures, that's not bad. And when you're looking at putting out miniatures for D&D campaigns, these are good quality, easy to paint, and they're quite thematic and they look right. So actually, these are quite cool if you want some enemies for your D&D campaign. So let's add in our plus 25. Okay, I paid 25. I think they're more than that now, but I paid 25 for them because it was at, I think it might have been in a sale actually of someplace. Anyway, next. Primaris Chaplain on a bike. Is he painted black? Is his sprue black? Yeah. Look, right. This is what I do. See, I get it. I spray it black and I haven't even finished him. So let's find... I'm going to actually... maybe I should use the internet to find values for these, right? So let's... Primaris Chaplain on bike. What's his value? So 28 quid. So plus 28. Alrighty, we've got the Primaris Chaplain in there. Who else we got? We've got some Primaris Infiltrators. So they're more Space Marines. So let's have a look at this. This is probably going to be in the region of 300. Infiltrators. 300? No, 30. 32 quid, roughly, depending on where you buy them from. I don't often buy from Games Workshop, purely, unless I'm in the store, that is, because they're quite expensive in comparison to some of the places you can use, like I don't know, like Wayland Games or someone like that, or who's the other one? Gosh, Element Games. That's the other one. So generally speaking, that's sort of other places I use that are slightly cheaper. They get a discount and stuff, right? So yeah, I don't always use Games Workshop or Warhammer stores. What else we got? We've got these Sector Imperialis bases. So let's try. I don't know how much these are. Imperialis base. 20 quid. Okay, that's not too bad. Plus 20 quid. Alrighty, chuck them down there. Ooh, we've got some biggies coming up. We have got this bad boy. Look at that. That's cool. A Stormhawk Interceptor. So I bought 2 of these. I've made one because you can make them in 2 different versions. You can make it in this version, which you're seeing on the box, and then you can make it in this version. I've made this version because I thought it looked cooler, but I also wanted to so I could make that version. But I haven't made him yet. So as you can see, he's in the box. How do we spell it? Stormhawk Interceptor. He is 32 quid. Okay, so plus 32. What have we got here? Oh yeah, I got this guy the other day. So down at Dragon Meat from Mammoth Factory, I bought this little dwarf guy. I thought he looked epic. I quite liked his pose. Dwarves are my favourite race in D&D to play. So I got him. He was very cool. I liked him a lot. So I didn't buy him the other year. I saw him in 2023. Didn't buy him, so I bought him in 2024. He was £7 plus 7. So we got that. So we got him. We've got another biggie coming up. We've got this Storm Raven gunship. Ooh, this is bigger than the other one. So those other little flying thingamabobs, they're big, but this is really big. So Storm Raven gunship. Oh my lord, this is 60 quid. Jesus. Okay, 60. Okay, cool. Right, and the last thing I've got in this box, because quite a lot of it's taken up by the gunships that I've got. So let's just put these back in here. The last thing, though, to go out of this is this. So, because I couldn't fit him in, this is the box. So there's a D&D ogre. So if I write D&D framework ogre. Right. He is... I can't find a price for him. 20 quid. 20 quid. There he is. Plus 20. All right. Okay, so that's an ogre you can build. He's quite cool. I haven't built him yet. He was going to be another enemy in a campaign for the party to meet, but I haven't built him yet, so they can't meet him. So that is halfway through the boxes. All right. Halfway through, we are at box 2. So we've got another 215 to add into our boxes. So we're a total of £515. Gosh. All right. Box number 3. Oh, this is going to take some time. This is not good. Right. Okay. Let's bring out the first rack. Okay. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. I have a problem. I know. I've got a problem. All right. It's an addiction. All right. It's an addiction. I can't help it. It's just who I am. Somebody help me, please. But I've got these guys here. These ones are all from the Warhammer commemorative range, so they're like limited edition type models. Let's have a look and see who I've got. So, first up, the Umbral 6 operative. All right, I did get this one for free through my Warhammer Plus subscription, but these go for around, I think they're around 35 quid. So we'll put plus 35. Who else have I got here? I have got Bayard's Revenge. So a Space Marine stabbing an orc. Getting his orc. That's quite a cool model, actually. I like that. Yeah, so he's Black Templars. When the Black Templars big box set was released, and they released this not so long after. He's pretty cool. So we should add another 35 for that. This one, again, I got for free through Warhammer Plus. Still not painted. But a sorcerer and some little minions. I thought this was really cool. And I really wanted this because, again, I wanted to play this in my D&D game. To have, like, especially this little guy up here, this little miniature, like, knight with a huge sword. I thought he was cool, right? But I'm not sure if you can buy him, but I would gather that standard boxes like that are around the 35. So we're just bodging the price here. Another one we've got is an Astra Militarum figure, Unbroken. So I can't remember. Oh, this was for my Warhammer Plus. Yeah, so this was from Warhammer Plus as well. But again, we'll add the 35 in, just to give it a representative value. Oh, this Terminator is cool as heck. Look at this guy. He's so smart. I like him a lot. Again, still sealed, this guy, but he's really cool. I like him. I love a Terminator, and I love Chaplains as well. Chaplains are really smart. I really do like Chaplains. They're super cool. But this guy I got because I got the Chaplain on the bike, and then I saw this guy in the shop, and I was like, oh, he looks cool. I'll get him as well. So I got him. Oops. So plus 35 on that one. Who else we got? Oh, this was this year's. I just got him the other day. So from Warhammer Plus, but this is it's a Warhammer Plus one, so free technically, but you do pay for it because you have a subscription, so we'll add in 35 quid. And then lastly, I got him for D&D. I got this guy for D&D because I thought my party was going to go a certain way, and I sort of teed up the storyline for them, and then he went a different way. But this guy was going to be the big bad for the party, or sort of a mid-level big bad. But yeah, he's pretty cool. I like him. So we'll put another 35 in the box there. Jeez. We're not even started, guys. We're not even started. Right, what we got here? So this is very old Warhammer, actually. These are old Warhammer Scout bikes. I've got them on sprues here. So I'm just gonna put a nominal figure. I got these second hand, so I'm gonna put a nominal figure next to them. I put 15 quid. I can't remember what I paid, but we'll put that on there. That's fine. Oh, I like these. These are pretty sweet. Ravenwing Command Squad. So bike command squad. I was really liking the bikes at the time, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll get that, and then the chaplain can go with that, and yeah, he's cool. So I've got these. Oops. Ravenwing Command Squad. I can't remember how much that is. Ravenwing Command Squad. Oh, they're not that much. That's okay. 35 plus 35. Okay, cool. That's okay. What else we got here? We got a Space Marine Sterngard Veteran Squad. So when I first started collecting Warhammer, I really liked just the Ultramarines. I liked the poster boys. Thought they were cool. I still do, actually, and I still like the Ultramarines. And I did paint a few squads, which are painted in a box over there. And I just never got round to building and painting these ones because I just didn't. I think I might have probably just changed away from Ultramarines and started collecting something else like I always do, got distracted and forgot about them. But these are actually really smart. They're the old Space Marines, so they're not Primaris, but they are pretty cool. So I like them. I don't even know if you can get them anymore, so let's have a look, shall we? Space Marine, what are they called? Sterngard Veteran Squad. Oh, I think they've changed them. I don't think you can get them at all anymore. Okay, we'll use the. Oh, no, you can get them. I think no Vanguard Veteran Squad. Okay, yeah, you can't get them. So let's just say 30 quid. There, don't do those anymore. Oh yes. So I bought these. This is Gaunt's Ghost Squad. I pre-ordered this because I thought they were absolutely epic. I loved the miniatures in here. So if you zoom in a bit, so let's start from that side. So you've got on one side you've got the sergeant on one side, then you've got the major, then you've got the colonel in the middle, then another colonel, two colonels. That's strange. Then you've got a guy with no rank at all, and then you've got the master sniper at the end. I just thought they were pretty cool, and the reason I got these ones is I wanted to paint them all up, and I wanted to give them names of my buddies. So I was going to name them all. Never did. They're still not painted. Oh, God. Gaunt's Ghost box set. Let's see, 38. Ooh. All right, 38. Oh, Blood Bowl! Yeah! So I did get some Blood Bowl. I got the game. I played it years ago as a kid. And then I got the game off of eBay, second hand. And then I got a couple of squads. I had to buy the squads because it didn't come with any squads. So I got these ones because I liked the colour scheme. Like purple and yellow, they look pretty sweet, right? So I got these guys, the Elfenheim Eagles. I don't even know how much these guys are. Elfenheim Eagles. Let's see. Oh, I don't think you can get them anymore. Say 30 quid. I'll say 30 quid. It's probably around that price range. But they're really sweet. I like them. And you get the little ball as well that you can paint. And they look quite cool. But these have been, I want to say, oh, they're partially painted. All right, okay, so look, I did do some of these, look. I took them out and started to put some colour into them. But I haven't finished them. Oops. So yeah, they're all in there, and I really need to do those, because that's not good. But I don't play Blood Bowl. I should play Blood Bowl. It's a fun game. Oh, it certainly was when I was a kid. That's why I wanted to play it again. Oh, got this guy still sealed in his wrapper. We've got the price on there as well, so that's handy. 32. So let's add plus 32.50 for him. This guy is a Grey Knight, Nemesis Dread Knight. I got him because I thought he looked cool, and then I changed my mind and didn't like him at all. I've actually currently got him on Vinted for sale. So I have put some of this up for sale because this is ridiculous. Okay, what we got here? So this box, white box, I got this one from Warhammer World. When I went up to Warhammer World and had a little visit up there, I got this guy because it's an awesome model. Did I spray it? Did I undercoat him? Yes, I've undercoated him. Oh, I can't properly get him out, but you can see there I have undercoated in black. So this is the model Logan Grimnar. Oh god, I can't get back to the box now. So this is the Space Wolves big guy who's riding on a chariot, being pulled along on a chariot. It's an absolutely brilliant model. I love that model. I really should paint that because, yeah, that's really bad that I haven't. But he's a cool model. Let's see if I can find a picture. Logan Grimnar model. Oh, it's 42 quid. Oh my lord. Plus 42. Okay. Let's see if we can find an image of him. Just so you can see what he looks like. Because it is quite cool. I don't know if you can see this or if this will come up. But there he is there. Oh, that way, that way. That is Logan Grimnar. That is what he looks like. He's like riding on a floating sort of thingy being pulled by a big wolf. Or yeah, it's cool as heck. And it was kind of, you know me and my dwarves, right? So it very much reminded me of that. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll get that because he's dwarfy and oh, he looks cool as. So I'll get him. So I did. Oops. Next up, Astra Militarum Sentinel. So a little Sentinel, little Walker Sentinel. I was actually gifted this, but we'll put a price in. We'll put 30 onto him. So there you go, in there. What we got here? Jeez. Alrighty, we've got some orcs. We've got Runtherd and Gretchen. Great value, actually. This is about 16 quid, I think. So, plus 16. One of the cheapest boxes you can get. And there's loads of minis in there, you can see. You get all those minis. And they're cool, right? Because I was going to use them for D&D. Right? That was the idea that my D&D party was going to find a load of goblins that had got hold of firearms. And that was going to be that. But really cool, and I've actually started collecting orcs anyway, so they can fit into my orc party. That's quite good. Ooh, he looks cool. Asmodai, Master of Repentance. He looks pretty sweet. I just thought it looked like a killer model. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I just get the urge to buy them because they look really cool. Look at that. That's a class model. Like, don't get me wrong. Games Workshop are a rip-off, or not a rip-off actually, because I don't have any bad habits apart from buying this sort of stuff. But 23 quid he is, by the way, just in case you're wondering. Adding him in. But you know, I just have this urge sometimes to buy them. I look at the model, I'm like, oh my god, I need that. I did get this one. This was another limited one. This is a Black Library Celebration for Uriel Ventris. So the legendary Uriel Ventris. That's a cool model. I loved his green cape. So there you go. You can see him there. Swip it over. Yeah, he looks sweet. Of the Ultramarines as well. So I was trying to get all the Ultramarine like good characters to paint them up. And yes, again, he has been primed. He is ready to go. It wouldn't take a lot to paint him, to be honest. But yeah, he is there. Whoosh. I wonder if he's still for sale. Uriel Ventris model. Oh yeah, you can get him. 26 quid. All right, so add 26 quid in. There you go. We've got a couple down here. Oh, this guy. So, Imperial Guard or Astra Militarum Katajan Colonel. Right, so I collected some Katajan jungle fighters as a kid. I don't know if I've ever shown my tanks that I painted as a kid, and I've still got them there over there. But I also, when I restarted painting Warhammer, I got a load of the Katachans off of eBay. And there was a colonel in there, Iron Hand or something, Iron Hand Shraken or something his name is. And then I thought, oh, he looks really cool. I'll go and get the rest of the ones. And I just wanted to collect all of them. And this was the last guy that was evading me. He's really hard to find, this guy. Like, really hard. And I did manage to find him, and I was super chuffed. So I got him. He needs to go in with the rest, because I've got all of the other Katachan Jungle Fighter like limited type sort of character models, so they're all over there painted on the side. So yeah, he's cool. Very much looking forward to painting him. He looks badass as well. Oh, best put value. Right, I'm not going to put the value I paid. I'll put the value of the original kind of price, which is around 30 quid. Right, it was a bit more than that to get hold of, which was not good. I've got this guy next. Cave and Strike. The leader of, oh crikey, what are they called? The Raven Wing, or Raven Guard, sorry. Got him. He's an awesome model. Got him from Warhammer World, along with Logan Grimnar. Look how sweet that model is. He just looks pimp. He looks badass. So I got this guy because he looks freaking cool. Yeah, he still looks cool now. Like, honestly, I could spend a lifetime painting these minis. I just wish I could give up my job. Here you go, right? Help me give up my job. Go fund Steve. Go fund Steve so he can paint all these darn miniatures. Oh, he's dead cheap, actually. I don't think I paid. It says 22 quid on the internet. I think I paid more than that. I used the internet price, but I thought I paid more than that for him. But he's a killer model, so I like him. Next up, I've got some of these guys. Some Banshees. I bought these again for D&D. These were pretty cheap. I think I paid about 14 quid for these. I think they was on sale, but I did pay 14 quid for them. And I wanted them because there's 4 models in there, which is pretty good value for 14 quid for 4 models. And I was going to use them as D&D enemies. Again, the kind of storyline went a different way, so I didn't need them. But I could incorporate them at some point. So that's pretty cool. We're not even finished this box yet. This is... you don't even want to... Shall I tell you the total so far? Do you want to know the total? Right, brace yourself. Brace yourself. The total so far, all right, and we've still got stuff in the 3rd box, and we've got the 4th box. The total so far is 1,143 quid. Ugh, that's not good. That's not good. Okay. Right, come on. Next, we've got Cypher. The Space Marine turned bad, but turned good, but nobody knows, and he turns up and disappears whenever. He's a cool model. Look, he's pretty sweet. I just got him along with Logan Grimnar and Kevin Shrike. Oh, excuse me. From Warhammer World. So he's pretty cool. I like him. Cypher model. 24 quid plus 24. But he's really smart. I like him. And he's. I don't often buy baddies as such. I'm a good guy. So I normally collect the good models, apart from orcs, which are... But are orcs bad, or are they just thick? I'll let them off. They're just thick, aren't they? Right, what have we got next? I've got this. A Space Marine Land Speeder Scouts. You can't even get these anymore. They don't even make them. I bought this years ago. And it's still sealed. I have one built over there. This one's still sealed. I haven't even used it. I put it on Vinted. Hopefully that will sell. But that was about 35 quid. So we'll put that in there. Plus 35. What else we got? Oh, Oh, talking of Catachan Jungle Fighters, look at this. Blast from the past. So we got some metal Catachan Jungle Snipers. You see them guys in there? One's in the prone position lying down, one's kneeling. Two are kneeling actually. Two are kneeling and one's lying down. But they're pretty cool. I got them to go with the rest of my Jungle Fighters. They're pretty sweet because I've got quite a few metal ones. I can't remember. I must have bought these ages ago because they don't do metal ones, I don't think, anymore. I'd be very surprised. And they're in the old Citadel pack as well. So, yeah. I'd probably say they were around 12 quid. We'll say 12. We'll say 12 quid. Right, we've got some sprues in here, peeps. Oh, we've got the rest of... This is the rest of the bike, that scout bike squad, actually, to be fair. Yes, we've got all these sprues here. Let me just double check. Oh, no, that is not. That is something different. That is something different. Okay. So, these here, these are for the bikes. So, that scout squad I was talking about. All right, so we've already accounted for those. But... what we've got here is two more sprues, but these are snipers. So these are scout snipers. So let's get those. Scout sniper squad, 40k. 20 quid. All right, that's not bad. 20 quid for those. Get them in there. Right. This is a bit of a mess in here. So... I'll bring this up here so you guys can see. Oh no, I need to change camera. Hold on. Ugh. So if we go top down and we zoom out a bit. Right, in the bottom here, I've got some Astra Militarum guys, like a heavy support squad. I've got, some lead. There's an old Catachan Jungle Fighter. This guy is super heavy. He's not a real Warhammer model. I got him as a kid and I wanted to repaint him. So he's there. That's more metal figures, more Catachan metal figures. And there's a load of Space Marines as well. So I reckon... Oh no, there's a wolf as well. There's a robot wolf. There's a miniature I got and painted. He came for free. Right, how are we going to do this? Right, let's say that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so that's about 2 squads of Space Marines and say 2 squads of Jungle Fighters. So 2 squads of Space Marines is like, let's change camera. 2 squads of Space Marines is like what, 40 quid? So plus 40. And then plus, let's just do another 40 for the Catachan. Right, there are some magazines in the bottom there, actually. Some Warhammer Conquer magazine. So that was 8 quid. That's still in the packet. Right, okay, so let's put the lid on that, and I'll put all this away later. Because I don't want this video to go on forever. And have we done that one? And is it that one to do? I think it's this one. Right, last box. So that was a big hit. That so the total so far is £1,322. All right, so let's just do some quick math so I can work out the box value. So box 3 is roughly £822. Crikey. Okay, so we've got the boxes there. So we've gone 822, 215, 300. Right. Last box. Okay. Bear with me. Oh no, that's a bits box, so we don't want that. What have we got over here? Right, first up. Steve doesn't do baddies, but he does have Mortarion. So let's see how much Mortarion is. Mortarion 40k. 40k model we need. Dude, here's so here's 85 quid. Oh, crikey. But he is a sweet model, though. Like, I've seen him paint. The reason why I got this, right? There's always a reason, isn't there? But the reason why I got this is because of the shading and things like that, and the coloration on him, from his wings to his back. And he just looks so cool. I've seen such funky versions painted of this guy. I was like, I have to give him a go at some point. I don't like baddies, but I just had to give him a go. Not that I've given him a go, because he's still in the cellophane wrapper. What we've got here? We've got some scenery that I haven't painted. So the Cleansing Aquilith. So let's see what price we got on that. So Cleansing Aquilith. Model. Games Workshop. Oh, that's 43 quid. Wow, I don't think I paid 43 quid for that. Surely not. Okay, so it's Age of Sigmar model. The reason I always say the reason I got this. I got it because I freaking well wanted it, but I got this with the intention of using this for some battlefield scene in my D&D campaign. Haven't used it yet. Should do, because that is cool. Look how that floats. So you've got a nice like floating central piece with a stairway, dodgy stairway going up to it. Could be the big bad there. Could be like a cool item after fighting the big bad or something. That'd be quite smart. I quite like that. So I got that one. Oh dear. Oh, we got. I forgot I had this guy. So we've got a Wraith Lord, an Eldari Wraith Lord here. Just one on his own. Do they sell him on his own? Eldari Wraith Lord. Yeah, he does come on his own. 28 quid. I forgot I got him. Completely forgot I had him, actually, to be fair. Yeah, got him. I've got this little pack of models off of Etsy. So part of the Sisters of Battle, you can have legendary figures join you. And some of the legendary figures for Sisters of Battle are very cheap. They're called Crusaders. So these are these guys here, and they're proxies for them. But they're very cool. They're super cheap, and you can use them in your army still. And I just quite liked them, so I thought I'd have them just in case I want to use them. Got them off of Etsy. Haven't even painted them. So that was another 12 quid. What else we got in here? Now, these are Eldari figures that I got off of eBay that I just haven't repainted yet. They looked better than what they were, and I've got them, and they're pretty terrible. So I might sell them on. But in fact, I probably should do. But let's just put the value down. I think I paid total for two bags, like 20 quid. I've got this guy here. So a little Eldari Wraithseer, I think they're called. Wraithseer. Oh, is it not? No, it's not a Wraithseer. What was he called then? Is he just a seer? Maybe he's just a seer. I think the Wraith guys are the big guys, like this fella. But he's just a seer. Okay, Eldari seer model. Okay, see if we can find him. I don't even know if he comes on his own. I don't know how I got this guy. Not sure. Okay, let's just put 15 quid. Plus 15 equals, there is over there another figure that I've primed and I haven't painted. God. There is a Wraith Knight. They are like, I think I paid like 75 quid for him. He's over there. God, this is actually quite depressing. This is not too bad. This is free. I got this free. I won this at Dragon Meet. He's a cool little owlbear, which I thought was quite a smart little model for D&D. So we won't put a price in on him. Thank the Lord. These are Sisters of Battle sprues. Oh, these are just spares. Okay, so that's stuff that I've already painted that I just haven't finished off yet. Last couple of items. We got Sisters of Battle, Celestian Sacrosanct Aveline. So I paid 30 quid, I think, when she first come out for her. She's a legendary figure. Need to paint her to get her in my army, but there was no point really just yet of getting her in. I also have a box of Sacrosancts. I think the Sacrosancts are Celestian Sacrosancts. I think they're about 30 quid. Oh no, they're 40 quid. I don't think I paid 40 quid for that. No, never. And then last piece, peeps, we're here. Last piece. We have the Triumph of St. Catherine. I bought this, sprayed it up, and then literally Games Workshop went and nerfed the model, and put the points cost up astronomically. So I was like, why would you ever play as this? Because it's so expensive to use. So I don't know. Is there any other Sisters of Battle players that are out there? I'm trying to close the bloody box on it. Is there any other Sisters of Battle players out there that use the Triumph yet? Or still? But look, this is a really cool model. It's almost like a diorama. It's pretty insane. It's pretty beautiful. There's lots of sisters, saints on there. And then you've got St. Catherine in the sort of, what's it called? The tomb or whatever you want to say. Casket in the middle. And you've got some little cherubs flying at the top. There's another picture on the back there, so let's just do that picture. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It has some really cool abilities, and it's such a nice model. It really is, but I can't believe they nerfed it. So I then got really disheartened with it. So let's find the Triumph. It's Triumph for St. Catherine. She's 62. Plus 62 equals... All right, okay. There is a little pot over there. Oh, man. I'm kind of disgusted with myself, really. I've got two Eldari Scorpions to go with my Eldar army that I've started. Yeah. What about in here? I think this might just be spares. I think this is the majority spares. Oh, look, see, look. There's a spare Mini-N-Muscles Steve. There he is. Look at that guy. Yeah, this is majority of spares, actually. I'll put like a value of 15 quid because I can see some models in there. So I'll put... No, let's put 20 quid plus 20. There you go. The Eldari Scorpions I've got for free because they're the model of the month. So I won't put a value next to them. Okay. Woof. That was a whirlwind, right? Crikey, I'm surrounded and I'm absolutely disgusted by what I'm looking at. So... total for that box was $4.30. What? So we have got, let's just move some of this crap out of the way. We have got, let's add all this up. So 300 plus 215 plus 822. That was a big box. Plus 430. My lord. Wow. Okay. The pile of shame. Total cost. Here, that belongs to me, Steve, Minis-N-Muscles, is £1,767. That is an estimate. You could probably, if you were playing Games Workshop prices, it would be over £2,000 without a shadow of a doubt. But we're currently sat at £1,767. Oh dear. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, that's pretty mad. I'm just looking over there now. I've just seen a Magnus the Red over there that I bought, and I've half painted him. And he's sat over there. What is going on? What am I doing? Somebody save me! This is insane. Well, anyway, that is my pile of shame. That. It's all over the place. That is pretty crazy. My initial reaction was, wow, that's a lot. But yeah, that's pretty nuts. I gave you sort of when I bought those models and why I bought them, even though it was just for pure greed, I guess. But it's for the love of the hobby, right? Ultimately, yes, that is a lot of money. And yes, that's a lot of models that are sat there doing nothing. But I love this hobby. Absolutely love it. I don't drink, don't smoke, You know, don't do drugs, don't go crazy. You know, I'm just a pretty clean living person. I don't have any crazy hobbies apart from minis. That doesn't hurt anybody. I go to the gym, of course. And model painting has brought me some of the not best moments of my life, but it's brought me the most peace at times. It saves me. It's like a little ray of gold and a ray of sunshine. So if I'm having like a bad day or a stressful week, I sit there and I paint. If I want to escape something, or I just need a break, or I just need to turn off, or I just need silence, I come up here and I paint. You know, if people are getting on my nerves, I paint. If I'm excited, I paint. It's just a cool hobby. It's full of wonderful people like you that are watching. It's absolutely epic. It's good fun. And it's just a laugh. I love painting minis. I love playing all the games that are associated with it. Whether they're minis that, oh my God, I've just realised something else. There's more stuff. We won't do it now. We'll do it another time. But if there's minis that are related to board games that are literally sat over there, if they're minis that are related to Warhammer, D&D, it's all fun. It's all, and that's what life is about. Life sucks most of the time, right? Because it's pretty crap and you've got to do adult things. Whereas this is fun. It's escapism. And it gives me that little bit of clarity that I need for my life to keep, you know, on the straight and narrow and be an effective human being most of the time. So actually, it's, you know, it's not a bad thing. Yes, it is pretty gluttonous. I get that. And you're probably all going to comment on there and throw me under the bus. I know. I'm exceptionally lucky to have as many models as I do. However, I have worked very hard to be able to buy the models that I've got that are in front of me and that I'm surrounded by. So it didn't come for free. It came from the cost of putting myself out there and doing what I needed to do to earn that money. So, you know, it's pretty mad, I guess. But I have got a massive backlog. If we could start a GoFund Steve page so I can quit my job and just paint minis and do entertainment for you guys, then that would be really appreciated. But apart from that, I think that's really, really it. You know, there's plenty of shop bought stuff here. There's plenty of printed models, 3D printed models here that I've bought from small independent stores. I think that's also another part that's fun because you get so many different variations. I was even looking at another new model the other day and thinking, oh yeah, I could get that. That's cool. Looking through this, I really shouldn't get anything now. But hopefully this video has been slightly entertaining for you, where you can at least laugh at me. I didn't think it would take as long as what it did to get through all of that. But yeah, hopefully I've connected with you in some manner and you can relate to my problem and my plastic crack addiction that I have. But yeah, absolutely shameful, but absolutely wonderful at the same time. Anyway, I hope you're all well. I hope you've all enjoyed taking the absolute darn right Mickey out of me for having such a terrible pile of shame. But I'm wishing you a happy Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. And I hope to see you all on the next live stream or on the next video. Please like, follow, subscribe, share it with your nan, share it with your mum, share it with everybody you know. Just get some few more likes on there. Get a few more subscribes on there for me if you could. That would be brilliant. And anyway, enjoy that weekend and I will speak to you all soon. Enjoy. Thank you very much.
Minis-N-Muscles, we're heroes, right? The dying world's still mighty skies. Rushing air, where power we fight. Strength that breaks you, night in the night. Where the brawn meets the brawn. The story's told in this land of imagination mode. With every stroke, adventures unfold. Minis-N-Muscles, heart and soul. To explore, roll the future, hear the dice roar, gaining realms of muscles drawn, together in this place where we belong. Doting spells, casting dreams until the dawn, leveling up and the world to follow. With painted heroes shining bright, venturing on.